It's a line that seemed to never end. Hundreds of people waiting anxiously for the sign and their donuts. A day owner, Evan Smith, says he never thought would come.
Here we are a year and a half later and we're open. And I wasn't expecting lines down the street, police, traffic control, drive-through, wrapped around the building. It's a pretty awesome feeling. Tuscaloosa is a great place to live.
Jessica Curtin waited outside Krispy Kreme's front doors for 10 hours to be the first customer and to turn on the famous sign.
Oh, it's going to mean so much to everybody to be able to have them donuts in the morning. It's just rebuilding a piece of Tuscaloosa.
And Curtin wasn't the only supporter to wait in line overnight.
I got out here at about right at 11. My roommates had come a little earlier, but I got off work as soon as I could and just headed straight up here. So it was a lot of fun, though.
I've been here since 3:15
this morning.
I'm ready for some Krispy Kreme donuts, and they're good and hot and fresh.
For a lot of these people, having the Hot and Now sign back on in Tuscaloosa isn't just about the donut.
My mother raised me on it. I raised my daughter on it. Now I'm raising my granddaughter on it. So that's what, 4 generations?
See, Alberta Elementary is waiting to break ground and rebuild. So yeah, I celebrate with every rebuilding.
Looking at a lot of this area over the past year has been really painful because there was just nothing here. It was really, really hard to see the parking lot where it was all destroyed, and now it's back. And so it's just really, really heartwarming to finally be able to get our donuts back.
Smith says the store is heavily staffed and they're hoping to stay busy for a while. Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Jennifer Edwards, WVUA News.
Vice football Alexis in Baton Rouge invite you to McCarron playing for the touchdown.
We were kind of taken aback for a minute. Everyone was just like, oh, what's that? But then people started yelling, I've been shot, somebody's shooting. And when the people were hit, they like ran in the bar if they could, and the AJ kid, he crawled his way in, and that's when the bartender went around and shut the doors and locked them.
Noah quickly looked around and found people all around him injured by the gunman.
I, right off the bat, saw 3 people who had suffered wounds. I think one of the bullets ricocheted, and a guy got caught in the bridge of his nose, and he was holding napkins to it, but he was bleeding pretty profusely. And another girl had gotten hit in the foot. It did some pretty bad damage to her toes. And then the worst one was a guy named AJ Ruffin, and he was laying on the ground going, I've been shot, I've been shot.
Without thinking, Noah jumped in to help.
I went over to him and I grabbed a bunch of napkins, and me and one other guy, we were talking to him. We were suppressing the wound with our napkins, trying to, keep him from stop bleeding out. But the bullet passed through his back and all the way through his body. It blew a pretty good-sized hole in him.
Like many others, Noah and his friend are glad that they were some of the fortunate ones.
We're just thankful that, me and Annalise are, that we're both here. We're both relatively, came out unscathed, and right now just kind of praying for the people in the hospital who are still having to go through this.